Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. So we're just gonna jump right into this look. This is my first time recording a client, so excuse how far back I am. Definitely gonna be better next time. But here I am just outlining her brows with a brown pencil. We went with a lighter pencil because of her hair color. We didn't want the darker brown to clash or look too harsh on her. And then I'm going to go in with some concealer here. Just going to outline the arches of her brows with a lighter concealer to make the brow bone pop. So that's kind of why it looks like I only went halfway. And then I'm going to go in with a darker concealer to finish cleaning up the rest of her brow. And I'm also going to use that darker concealer to clean up the top of her brow. So, y'all, first of all, I just want to say that I'm so happy to be back. I am so happy to actually start this journey full time. I am now a full-time makeup artist. Yay, me. And I can promise more content and be consistent because last time we talked, I had just had my daughter. And I think I was supposed to do some type of a haul, and then life happened, y'all. So in the time that I was gone, I actually had another baby. So now I have 3 beautiful children. And again, like I said, now I'm a full-time makeup artist. So things have happened, good and bad, but I'm back nevertheless. So here I'm just cleaning up the top of that brow. With that concealer. Again, this is the darker concealer, and I am so far back from her you can't really tell, but I am using a darker concealer to do the top of her brow and getting that blended out as best as I can. Next, we are going in with foundation. So before you go with foundation, please make sure you clean your client's face. You can use a toner, witch hazel, or I use a makeup wipe, and then I use a little bit of witch hazel on the cotton pad to clean the face. And then I go in with a moisturizer to make sure that the face doesn't dry out, as well as I go in with a primer to make sure that the foundation actually has something to stick to. As you can see, I'm going through the perimeters of her face, not really in the center much. And that's because we're going to lay concealer there, and we don't want it to look cakey. We want our face to look as much like skin as possible. So, and excuse me for being in the camera, y'all. Again, this is my first time. And it was kind of last minute. Like when I got there, she was like, let's record. So I was like, okay, girl, let's get it done. Alright, so now I'm going in with the concealer. I'm going to do under her eyes, her forehead, down the bridge of her nose, her cupid's bow, and then under her chin. And then I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques concealer brush and then begin blending all of that out. So y'all, this is my first time using this concealer, and the doggone concealer dried up, y'all. It dried on me, and that never happened to me before, so I went in a little bit of a panic mode, but it's okay, because what we did was we went in and we sprayed the face again to moisturize the concealer some more, and then I went in with my Real Technique sponge because I really needed to get in there and get that thing blended out. Oh my God, I was so nervous, but we got it, so let's keep going. Now, I'm going in with some more concealer here just to reconstitute it on the eye to give me a base to work with when it's time to do the eyeshadow here. But I wanted it to have time to set, so I did that. And then I went straight in with my Juvia's Place foundation stick in the shade Congo to contour her face. This is my favorite thing to do cream contour with. I use my brush so I can have more control over the product and how much I'm actually laying down. And then I went in and I blended it out. As you can see, I switched out brushes because that first brush just was not doing what I needed to do. And I typically try to use smaller brushes to do the contour so I can actually control how far up it goes, but I had to switch that brush out. Then I'm going to go in with the same concealer. I'm not the same concealer, the same kind of foundation stick, and contour her nose. And so then once I contour her nose, I blend it out. For the nose, I typically use a eyeshadow brush. I try to find a slanted one, or if you want to use a nose contour brush, you can, but I just use a slanted eye brush to get it down there. Now here you see me sitting under her eyes, and I did it this time with the MAC Skin Finish in Dark Deep because as you can see, that under eye was already bright. It was already popping. I didn't want to put any yellow powder there to make it even lighter than what it already was. So now onto the eyeshadow. I'm just going to do a brown smoky eye here. So I just mixed the two colors you see me dip in there. And this is the AB8 Soft Glam palette. And I'm just going to put that all over her eyelid and blend it out to give her a nice smoky eye. She was going to a party that night, so we wanted her eyes to match any outfit that she came out with. So this is the one that I chose. Oh, and y'all, excuse any noise you hear in the background. My children are still up, and I could not wait any longer to do this voiceover. So you may hear them just a smidget. All right, here we're going in with the eyeliner. I like to use I think it's called Essence. It's a lower brand one, but it gets the job done. It's matte. I love it. It dries super fast. So, yeah. Now I'm going in to set that contour on her nose. I use a lighter powder than what I do when I set the contour on the face. But that's the NYX contour palette that I'm using that you see there to set the contour that I laid down. Now I'm going in with MAC Dark Deepest because it's just a little bit darker to set the rest of her face to make sure that everything is flawless and seamless. And as you can see that she's recording as I'm finishing up her makeup. Then we're going to go in with a black eyeliner. This is the Nika K black eyeliner here that I'm using to go in a waterline with to kind of bring that outer lash just a little bit more. Then you're going to go in and lay down those lashes. So a lash tip for anybody who struggles putting lashes on yourself or anybody, if you apply the eyelash glue like eyeliner, your body temperature actually makes the lash glue tacky a lot faster, and it makes it that much easier just to place the lash on the lash line. Who knew? All right, so now we're gonna go in with some mascara here to blend her lashes in with her natural lashes in with the lashes that we applied. And now I'm going into the lips. So for the lips, I am using the Juvia's Place foundation stick in the shade Congo to outline her lips here. I typically use this as a lip liner. It normally blends out a lot better when you're doing a neutral lip than just a regular dark brown eyeliner. A regular dark brown lip liner. I love it a lot better. Don't ask me why, y'all. It just turns out the look gets a look. It gives the look. So I'm going in and shading in the corners of her mouth to make sure that we got a nice ombre effect going on. Look at her. Y'all, she looks gorgeous. She looks gorgeous. And we're not even finished. We didn't even spray the face yet. That's how you know when your client is beat. You don't even have to spray the face. And it just looks good. Now, the lip gloss that I'm going in with is a lip gloss that I intend to sell once I get Beauty Beats By Neq up and running. It's not tacky. It still gives you the shine. It feels really good on the lips. And then I'm going in with the blush. from a Juvia's Place palette. I end up mixing a couple of blushes here, but that's the only one that I actually showed. And last minute, she was like, let's do a blue in the corner. So I was like, what? Okay, come on, girl, let's drop it in there. I did it, and she loved it. So, yeah, I'm just doing that blue in the corner there just to give her a look just a little bit more of a pop because she wanted some type of color there. So, yeah. And it actually really flowed well with her outfit. And this is the finished look. Look at her skin. Oh my God, y'all. She looks gorgeous. I love it. I love it. I love it. And here's a little video clip. She's so cute. I just love her. But thank y'all for joining. And stay tuned because I got a lot more to come. See you next time. Bye.